What's going on to all my bipolar Geminis out there? Just fucking with you. Now, this is to all my Geminis out there for the month of June 2017 from the 15th to the 30th. June 15th to the 30th, 2017. Real briefly, I am on Facebook, so don't be shy. Come say hi. I am on Instagram under the same name. You can just come see me. Hell, make a friend. Send me a friend request. Let me know you out there. Also, for those of you who are wanting to manifest or create a mini miracle or intention or a petition, look in the description box for the mini miracle box video that explains everything, explains how there's absolutely no obligations of any kind, and you can send it on in. Send your email the box, I should say, because I don't read the petitions or intentions or whatever. They're confidential. First intention in the email box though was mine, and I must say it worked out like fucking gangbusters, and I am very happy. Can't go into too much details because there's a lot of personal elements revolved around this particular mini miracle. However, I can tell you the shit worked out, and in such a way that I could have never actually fathomed that it would, but very organically. So it was very awesome. Um, Let me see what else. Okay, but without further ado, let's go and find out what's going on, Gemini, for June 15th to the 30th, 2017. Okay, let us find out. Let me move this over here. Okay, come with it, only the truth. Nice, nice, nice. You're looking good, Gemini. Just saying, you're looking good. You're looking very, very good. Okay. Okay, from the 13th, for the fourth, from the 15th to probably about somewhere around the 17th or so, you know, we see you knowing what you want. Seems like your finances are starting to actually. This right now is one of the sometimes things go in valleys and peaks. This is more of a peak time, um, or at least maybe not peak, but it's nice and balanced out as far as like your finances. It feels like you got a really good hold on your finances right now. You also know pretty much what's important to you right now, and you're striving towards that. So I give you big ups and props for that. Okay. Uh, Not too much drama as far as I don't see anything right now off this 15th through the 17th. Okay. Now we're moving on towards more of the middle of that week, and we have a King of Clubs. Okay. So obviously, many of you Geminis excel at areas of communication. A lot of you make very good salesmen, and things of that nature. Things that require you to be able to connect with people um, on a mental level. Okay, so I see that many of you are going to be experiencing this. I'm telling you right now. Okay, the influence is there. You just simply have to claim it and begin just implementing it and walking through your life as if you fucking know what I'm saying is true, which it is. So shame on you for doubting. All right. So just know that you have the communication Jew right now. So that can be flexed in many different ways, whether it's artistic projects, whether it's business, marketing, anything that revolves around communication, um, focusing of thoughts, projecting of thoughts, expressing of thoughts, things of that nature, speaking to people, speaking to groups, however you want to cut it up. It's a very, very powerful influence to have right now. So it's definitely what's happening as far as the middle of this week for many of y'all. Also, for some of you, I feel like some of you are going to actually also kind of like establish or get in, like your boss is just going to have like this twinkle in their eye for you or something. Maybe you're the golden child over there at the job or something like that. But yeah, I definitely see that also happening too for some of you. Followed by, we end this week with that Four of Hearts, and it's looking really good as far as balancing. That shows to me kind of a very balanced, kind of a stable home. So y'all are actually doing pretty well right now this first week. I'm not feeling anything really derogatory or negative out of this first week. Although some of you will experience some bullshit, but for many of you Geminis, it's looking very, very good. Um, I do foresee that there will be. It's good that June is kind of balanced and kind of calm, or just kind of like chilled out, at least balanced. I'll say balanced. So if there's a little bit of litness, there's you kind of balance that out with some calm and coolness, Um, and it's good because I see here you have two sevens at the end of the month. Um, and just off the bat, it's telling me that you guys are going to be getting ready to do something. Y'all are getting ready to do something. So it's good to start from a balanced place, before you embark on whatever this some of y'all are going to be entering into. Okay. Okay. So I'm also seeing this too. Now I know you're probably looking at the club in the middle, and I accidentally marked. Oh, you can't see. I marked the corner here to indicate that this is right side up, even though I didn't wasn't even paying attention to. I didn't even have to mark it because this will let you know right here whether it's right side up. But this happened for a reason. So sometimes this card is up like this, and sometimes it's up like that. Sometimes it's down like this, sometimes it's down like that. So what I'm feeling also for some of you is there was an idea that you were getting ready to begin to bring forth, but it's going to get kind of stymied. It's going to get cut short, and or you just might kind of give up on that idea. You might find yourself just saying, I really don't want that right now. That's not what I want to do. So you're kind of going back to the drawing board, okay? And being that you're going back to the drawing board in the middle of the week, I also see um, y'all really getting that self clarity. Actually, some of you, I gotta say, hey, and I want to give you props because you actually are actually making a time. Like, look, what is important here? What are we gonna do here? Like, what is the deal here with this? Because there is something that wants to come forth. There is something that wants to manifest through you. You just need to fine tune that and search your heart a little bit about what that is. But definitely, I see you actually doing it. That's what this Seven of Diamonds is about. And it also is reflective of, being able to um, not get your emotions involved just because maybe financially things might not be going as well as you would like them to be. Okay, that's very important. If you can maintain that neutralized state, just observe the situation. We're not denying it. However, we're not engaging and investing our emotions, our negative emotions, into it as well. We're not letting it control us as far as how we're going to feel. Okay, I don't know where that came from. That just come that came through though. Okay, so ending the month, however. Now I do know how some of you Geminis can get, and some of y'all, you got the two personalities going on. You're another one who has like the two personalities. More specifically, like two personalities, because um, a lot of Libras can have like the two different sides, but they're not so different. It's just almost like mirror opposites, or something to create that balance. However, y'all can be actually two totally different people. Some of y'all, it seems like it. Some of y'all even feel like you are two different people. 'Cause some of you have caught yourselves when you've kind of switched over into personality B or something, and you're like, wow, I can't believe I even like I don't even know who that was, right? So but I definitely see that there is okay, there's somebody's somebody's been spreading some rumors about you. Okay, somebody's been spreading some rumors about you, and that's starting to come back to you as well. Uh, mm. And throughout some of this though, some of it is not just the other side of this seven of clubs is and I mentioned this before, maybe not to you, but what this just came through to me about is because it also has to do with a change. You're going to start changing directions here. That's what I see. There's a preparation. Right now is this preparation period. And I know you know what I'm talking about. Um, but in order to usually make that next step, there has to be a piece of you that's like, yeah, we can do this. I can do this shit. You know? So some of that is like, psyching yourself out, mind fucking yourself, but in a way that is beneficial to you. That's kind of where I see you ending the month off at. It's kind of like the episode ends where the character, the montages, he's getting ready. So I feel like on a mental level that you're getting ready for something. Um, because you kind of been a little frazzled also, like mentally, anyways. But as we see these last 2 weeks, there seems to be more of a balancing out and um, definitely ending this month with more clarity as far as in a lot of different areas. But I feel like you're preparing. The main feeling I'm getting is a preparation. This is telling me that many of y'all are going through a preparation period because something is also going to be ending. Okay, now this is more of a transition. So sometimes an ending can be a fulfillment. If the contract is fulfilled successfully, that is also an ending. That is also another form of a death. Death to that contract. It got fulfilled. So since it is right side up, I feel like y'all are going to start taking these steps to be more fulfilled. Something that, yeah, you're just being prepared for something. You're being prepared for something. Definitely. If you want to find out more, or you just want to be a little selfish and have your own hour of time with yours truly, where we can discuss whatever you want to discuss, all things known and unknown to you that are affecting you, and creating that opportunity and that space for spirit to allow this information to come through that will serve you most right here, right now, and within the coming weeks, and give you the power and the leverage to make the biggest change that you really desire. Um, Feel free to check in that description box down there and go to my website. Okay, that's where you can go and find out all about what I do and exactly how to book your own hour-long session with me. Okay, there's also a half-hour session for you for those of you who don't need as much assistance, you maybe just need a little bit help. I'm there for that too. So and you'll also find email readings if you just had a question or three or four and you just want them answered, but you don't want to talk on the phone or whatnot. Those will be emailed usually within 1 to 3 business days, but it's also based on first come, first serve. So if I'm backlogged, it might take me a little bit longer, okay? So just keep that in mind. But, I usually try and get to them I stay diligent and try and keep everything. I try and keep my queue cleared. I don't like things hanging around over my head. So, and I like to, treat my customers and my clients as I would like to be treated. So, I will see you guys in about 2 more weeks as we get into July, actually, and see what's happening with July. Okay, peace and blessings.